What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the New York Rangers franchise mode. Last episode, we basically started up our year number 4. And I basically told you guys what we did in the offseason. You know, I did it on my own just because I kind of like it, because it gives me more time. I don't have to worry about the, time during the, video. I can just take my time and see what we want. Obviously, we hired a new coach. We drafted a couple medium elites in the draft, and we bought in the new coach, of course, is giving every line a +3. And we bought in Adam Pelech, who's helping out Adam Fox with a +5. But now Tony DeAngelo's in Adam Fox's old position, but Tony DeAngelo's already established at 89, so I'm sure it's not too bad. And he's also playing with Jacob Trouba, so that's good. He still has 37 points. Probably will finish with maybe around 40, but that's not bad. So I think for this episode, obviously the trade deadline is now. Obviously, we've kind of had a pretty bad season, but overall, our whole division is bad. Yeah, our division is just so bad. But hopefully, it just seems like we haven't really been scoring that much. I don't think goaltending really is our issue. I just think it's scoring. We're not really putting many goals in the back of the net. So hopefully, the second half of the last little quarter of the season here, we could get a big push and hopefully still make the playoffs, but also have a little momentum going into the playoffs. So we'll go through the trade deadline. I'll probably sim the rest of the season and then maybe play maybe play the third period of a game or maybe a whole game to close out the video. And then if we make the playoffs, we'll save the playoffs for next video. So we're gonna hop right into the trade deadline. Like I said, I'm always a buyer, always a conservative buyer. Doesn't really matter. So, like I said, I kind of like our team's chemistry right now, but if we have to bring somebody in, wow, Noah Hannafin, Torrey Krug's on the trading block. Morgan Frost, he's not even signed. Noah Hannafin would be actually a very cool one. I always like finding trades with these guys just to see. They want a first-round draft pick? Sure. What do they want? Morgan Frost? Nobody. But these guys are... Wow, Chris Letang went to the Oilers on a 2-year deal, and they want to get rid of him. William Nylander, ooh, he's on the trading block. They want Braden Schneider and a second and a third. Problem is, I don't think we really have any money that we're going to have to extend Nylander, because we're not really using Schneider right now. And we also have Sebastian Aho. It's just, but he's a playmaker that fits all forward lines. Yeah, but we already have 2 playmakers in the top 6. I don't want Nylander playing third-line playmaker. But he actually looks like he's a perfect fit with our system. But that trade is really nothing. For Nylander, like I said, we're not, and obviously with Sebastian Aho, who we signed, if we bring up that medium elite defenseman we drafted, we could keep Aho and he can maybe get a +5 in that bottom pairing. Trade alert with the New York Islanders. They traded Anthony Beauvillier, a 7th to Philly, exchanged for a 2nd and a 3rd. So Samsonov's in the trading block. Ovechkin yet against the trading block. He signed with who is that? He signed with the Panthers. Do we want to? I don't think we even have cap to bring Ovechkin in. Let me see if we do. Maybe we'll bring him back. I don't think we do actually have cap to bring Ovechkin in. And I'm sure we could. They didn't want anything, but I'm sure we could give them something. So here's actually the defensive that we got. He actually was like a 51. He's already up to a 68. So he's really developed really well in whatever league he's playing in. So he could actually probably make the team next season. I don't really know what we will want to trade for Ovechkin. Does he even fit with this new coach? Like I said, we just get him he fits the forward line 1. Maybe he would still fit. Just get him to help us score goals. Do we want to bring Ovechkin back for the 2nd straight year? We'll wait on him. We'll wait on it. We'll see who else is out there. Nugent Hopkins is that on 5-year? Wow, he signed a huge deal. What did he sign? That contract was probably 2-3 years ago. So he signed an 8-year deal at St. Louis. Wow. Burkowski, Zuccarello's on his final year. Like I said, we don't really need anyone on offense, but defense and Colton Parenko, but he's on a 5-year contract and he's 30 years old already. He would actually be pretty nice, but they don't want anything for him. I want to see, does he fit our team? Looks like St. Louis is full out rebuilding. We have a trade here for no. I'm not sure. It's the same package that we would get Nylander for. I might actually think about that because I don't know. But obviously Nylander's going to be a rental because he's probably going to want. How many points does he have right now? Let me see. How many points is what's Nylander doing? The Maple Leafs are like full-on sellers, man. He's got 47.63 games. Obviously, if he plays on a top line with us, he'll score a lot more. Yeah, he's probably going to want like $8 million, $7 million. We're not going to be able to. But if we want to get a rental, sure. But Ovechkin is probably the rental we could bring back. Hampus Lindholm, two-way defenseman on a pretty nice contract. And the Blues, they don't... What is he... How did the Blues get him too? Why are the Blues rebuilding? Look at their defensive core. This is ridiculous. These three defensemen are on the trade block. Elias Lindholm, playmaker. Nah. Tom Wilson. I don't know. Why is Tom Wilson a grinder? That's such a terrible style for him. He should be a power forward. Thatcher Demko. Wow. This... Holping's on the Devils. Wow. This, what's it called, is loaded. Mike Hoffman. Why is his value so low? He's an 85. Colton Parayko and Braden Shen are going to Avalanche for a first-round pick. And basically, oh my God, the Avalanche is loaded up on two studs. That's not good. Lucas Johansson, 84 2AD. Looks like the Capitals are rebuilding too. Kevin LeBanc. Brady Shea. Does he fit our team? I don't matter. We'll bring Brady Shea for one more year. Eric Stahl, playmaking center, we don't think we really need. I really don't think we need anything on offense. But if we want to bring Ovechkin in, he's getting Malkin, but he's 82. Yeah. What do they want? Even a top forward prospect? No. Yeah, it's the same thing for Nylander. I would rather get Nylander with that. But like I said, I actually might just bring Ovechkin back. I mean, why not? I mean, it's, you can't. It doesn't hurt to bring back the goals. Obviously, we might have to scratch somebody, and maybe on the fourth line it doesn't get a +5 chemistry. But I mean, what are they looking for? They're a buyer, so it looks like Panthers are not going to make the playoffs. So they're a buyer, but they want to get rid of Ovechkin. Okay, but if they're a buyer, they kind of still are looking for the playoffs. But if they're not going to make the playoffs, they'd probably rather some young talent. So if we want to send them like Evgeny Svechnikov, who we actually signed as a free agent, he didn't really fit our team. So if we want to send them him. Oh, we would be over the maximum salary cap? It doesn't even show it. Okay. Never mind. Ovechkin's not coming. That's probably why some of these trades of, like... Apparently we have interest in Torrey Krug. That's probably why some of these trades are, what's it called? Not really, like, no trades found. Columbus Blue Jackets sent a first-round pick to the Wild in exchange for... I don't know any of those people. Borgstrom's a what, 85, and they want to get rid of him? Jeez. I don't know. Do we want to bring in William Nylander? The problem is, we get rid of Schneider, but also Niels Lundqvist is on a one-year deal, so we don't know if Niels Lundqvist will resign. I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah, we just don't have cap. We wouldn't be able to bring Nylander back. I don't know. I don't really see anything we need. Obviously I'm hoping for our team to kind of get a second wind and put up, make a huge push to the playoffs and put more goals in the back of the net, more pucks in the back of the net. Martin, yeah, there's really nobody. I might just, I don't know. Well, I mean, what time is this thing at 12-ish or 1, I think? I think so. Jordan Greenway, power forward. I wonder if he would... No, of course I don't want anything. 2 years. Power forward, Cassian, Ingram. I don't know why he's on the trade block. Radulov. Yeah, I don't really... There's nothing really I see that I want. Like I said, I'm really satisfied with the team we have. Everybody's calling on Schneider. I guess he's on the train block, but no, I'm not trading him. So, I mean, I think if we sim it, then trades will still happen. But like, because there's nothing really I want. Let's check. What the heck do we have on the train block? There's nothing really I want. Plus, I don't really want to take the risk on Nylander because why? Islanders have Demko. What are the Islanders doing? They want to get rid of Demko, Hoffman, Eberle, Boychuk. It looks like the Islanders are rebuilding. But why do they want to trade Demko? What do they even want for Demko? Let's see. I'm not going to get him. They want Schneider in the third, and then they get Ingram. No. We don't need... I don't know. What's wrong with the Islanders? The Maple Leafs would be a good team with Demko, probably. Because they don't have Freddie Anderson anymore. I don't know. I think I'm just going to exit. I just don't. There's nothing really for us to get. And we have a trade alert. Predators get exchanged for Tom Wilson's going to the Predators. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to exit just because there's just nothing here. Nothing. I mean, like I said, Nylander could be cool, but we're not going to be able to re-sign him. We're going to basically, I mean, if we throw away Brain Schneider and we win the Stanley Cup, it would be cool, but I'm kind of liking our team we have now. But actually, Nylander, if he fits all forward lines, I wonder if he could play, because he could play center. He's played center before. And we have, right now, Colin Blackwell as our third-line center who gives that line a +3. So if William Nylander gives that line a +3, that would be very awesome. He's got 83 face-offs. Do we actually want to take a chance? Do we just throw away Brand Schneider just like that now? Now I'm thinking about it. Okay, I just did that. So, hopefully thinking that Nylander will take Blackwell's spot in the third-line center to keep that line a +3, to also give us a little more talent, hopefully going into the playoffs. We get William Nylander. Hopefully we could try to re-sign him. I really don't know. But I'm gonna exit the deadline. That's it for us. So we get rid of Brand Schneider. Hopefully we could win the cup. We've been trading prospects like it's nothing the past three years, and trade and getting good players for them, but we just haven't been able to. I mean, we made it to the cup, so now I actually have to redo my lineup. Okay, so here's the lines. For some reason, this kind of happens. So we have the same top line. We have the same second line. And for some reason, it's not giving us +3. But some reason, it's been kind of glitched lately. And also with this, it's not giving a +3. With Nylander, even though with Blackwell, it's not giving it to us either. But Nylander actually fits the third line a lot better than Blackwell. So it should give us a +3. Maybe when we advance the advance the, what's it called? But Nylander, yeah, he fits the third. He fits everywhere, Nylander. But he also fits the balanced third line. So hopefully he's not. Well, I don't think it really will upset him. But yeah, this is still not getting a +3, even though it did. But basically everything else is the same defense. For some reason, that even before I started the season, the second line was glitched. It would say +3, and then sometimes it would only be +1. But hopefully, when we advance to our next game, it'll kind of switch over. Let's just sim through. Let's sim through these two games against the Sharks and the Stars. Of course, we lose. We need at least one win. All right, nice 5-1 win. Let me take a look at the lines. Okay, we have +3 with this. This one is still only a +1. Is Nylander? How does Nylander? But he fits it so much better. Let me see if I could throw in Blackwell and just see if he gives that a +3. No, this third line is now messed up. I don't know, but whatever. It doesn't really matter because they have a star Nylander playing with them. But yeah, Nylander's played center in his career. He's got 83 faceoffs. So I think we could get away with it. Obviously, we could get away with it a lot more than we did with Chris Kreider, because Chris Kreider only played a center maybe a couple times. But Nylander has done it in the past. So there it is. There's that. And then the defense is pretty much all the same. So, in the power play, I believe we have William Nylander. We put him on the third line power play instead of Vitaly Kravtsov. So, I say let's just simulate to the rest of the season. To the end of the season, maybe we'll play. Oh, perfect. We play against the Islanders. We'll play maybe the third period against the Islanders. We'll hold it up. We'll sim to this Blackhawks game just so we could see what what's it called is like. We need these division wins, 4 straight division wins. This will be big, and 2 big ones right there. Make it 3 big ones. This is another huge one. Oh my God, we just won all those, and another one. Islanders, we got to win this one too. Wow, we're on a huge winning streak. Holy, okay, then we finally get shut out. It was due. We were due to get shut out. The Canes had a pretty good year. Beat them 4-2. Overtime winning. Wow, we really turned it up this last quarter of the season, which is perfect. Just so we have our spot in the playoffs, no matter what. So let's just take a look before. So now, Banishant's still with 58 points. So it looks like points haven't really been. It seems like we're more spread out. Obviously, last year we were more spread out, but we had a lot of people scored. So we have 88 points. The top team has 108 in the Sabres, but we're well ahead in our division. Like I said, our division's pretty pretty bad, but in real life it's amazing. Let me take a look at the stats. We'll see how Nylander's playing. Zibanejad only has 8 points since that. Kakko's got 56. Nylander's got 58, 55. He is 14 games, 8 points, not bad. He only has 1 power play point, so he's 7 even strength points. Panarin having a really down year. I'm really surprised. Lafreniere 53. How much does Hedl have? Fox has 41, so Adam Fox is playing a lot better. D'Angelo, since he's only on a +1, he only has 42, so he's out of his past 70-point seasons. But this could be good because I think he'll only contract for, 2 more years? So maybe then his next contract, it'll only be like a $6 million contract. So we kind of pace ourselves with D'Angelo, so we don't have to pay him. Say he's getting 70 points for the next few years, then we won't have to pay him like $10 million again. Kreider has 40. So Hedl has only 37. It looks like that second line wasn't really scoring too much. Interesting. I don't know if maybe I don't know. Or maybe it was just maybe it might just be the new coach. We might need this coach because he's a C head coach. So we might need him to take some time to kind of So Gunnarsson had a pretty he's playing the 4th line, but goaltending, I don't know. Like Shesterkin has a .920 save percentage. Shesterkin's playing well. Lundqvist playing decent too. At the end of the season, we'll check like our power play and penalty kill. I just don't think we're just not scoring a lot. So it looks like we have been playing very well this last bit of the season. So we'll simulate to the Islanders game. I think we'll play the 3rd period of that, and then we'll call an episode. And whoever we play in the playoff, and we'll start the playoffs next episode. So hopefully we continue this last week of the season, still winning. But like I said, I think we're already locked up. Yeah, I think we've clinched the playoffs in our division just because it's been so bad. We are 43, 30, and 8. In retrospect, we're 43 and 38. Zibanejad with only 61 points. I need to check real quick what our power play is like because it's stacked. Our power play is stacked. I gotta see. Maybe this coach doesn't really have the best power play and penalty kill. Where do I go? Team stats? No, this one. No, not that one. But Zibanejad had 61. Nylander has 61. Looks like Nylander actually played pretty well. 14, yeah, Nylander played well. Lafreniere at 60. Kakko at 59. Panarin at 55. Oh my goodness. 52 for Barron. Wow, he really played well. D'Angelo 44. Fox had 43. So it looks like, yeah, we're a lot of players, but it's just we're still spread out. It looks like we're getting scoring pretty much everywhere, but it's just we're not getting like that high. This was such an ultimate down year for us. But in the entire league, we are so we're 9th in the entire league. So we still had a good season. I think we're still a good defensive team with our goalie having a .921 save percentage. Let me see. How do I check like power play percentage? Oh, here we go. Power play percentage. I want to see the entire league. So power play percentage, if I could go to it. So the highest is 29. I think we had 21. So we're kind of up there. So power play wasn't really that bad. It seemed like penalty kill I think should have been pretty decent. We had the #1 penalty kill with 86.2. So we were really good defensively this year. It just seems like maybe we took a toll on offense. I have no idea, but we're gonna hop right into this game, play the 3rd period, and then we'll call it an episode. And then next episode, we will do the playoffs. So 1-1 Kreider and Max Domi scoring. Oh, Henrik Lundqvist is starting the last game of the season. Kreider again with Jordan Eberle scoring. So we're gonna hop right into this one. The Lady Liberty jerseys because the retro alternate jerseys that are coming out. It kind of seems like the Rangers jersey will be a little spin-off of the Liberty jersey, and oh my goodness, what a passing display by Zibanejad to Kakko, and then Panarin pops it in, and we do the leg kick. I didn't even realize. But yeah, that's also, I want to make another video. I want to make a video when all the retro reverse jerseys come out. I'll give my reviews on them and possibly which ones I'll be after. If the Rangers one is basically the Liberty logo, it has like the teaser had the same colors and the outside lettering in gray. That's basically all signals pointing that they'll be Lady Liberty like spin-offs with a little bit of a maybe a little bit more red just because there was a little, but I don't know. They'll probably be almost the same. Because we did get a teaser of a couple, like the Ducks one is I think it's the Wild Wing jersey, but it's a white one too. It's a white one, so that one's cool. And I always wanted to see if I get the Wild Wing jersey, so that one might be in the market for. I definitely don't want to buy a lot because that's gonna completely break. You know, I might just go broke. Even though if I get them at good deals, I will. I want to actually try to get the new Senators jersey, either the white or black one. And I want to maybe get the new Dallas Stars, what's it called? Oh, Kreider! This could be for the hat trick. We're going to go. Oh, I tried to go blocker. And the new Dallas Stars, what's it called? Like, glow-in-the-dark one is sick. So I'll have to see. Oh, a tip by Hedel. But the Rangers one, I'm definitely going to try to get as soon as possible. I have a couple sources that I could probably get it from. And if I want to send it to ArenaWare, I could probably do that. Here comes Lafreniere, Spinorama, doesn't really work, but he still has it. To the point, Adam Pelech. Boy, I tried to do a standing deke and I just got decked. That didn't really work. Adam Pelech playing against his former team. Oh, we see first time. Actually, I think I had William Nylander. I think I offer sheeted him in like my first Ranger franchise in what? Maybe NHL 19? Might have been 19 or 18. I think it was 19. We offer sheet, what's his name? William Nylander. That was fun. I don't think we really... I think after we trade Nylander, we started winning. But now we got Nylander as a rental. I actually didn't see really what he would... Oh, Nylander might be... Oh, Nylander! Short side. Oh, we couldn't get it. I didn't really check what the contract Nylander is looking for, but... maybe if it's like around... I mean, he's making, what, 6.9? If it's like kind of the same, he might... Sometimes players ask for like the same price. I could definitely live with like $6 million for Nylander because, like I said, if he ends up giving this line a +3 because it is kind of like glitched right now, that's a home run. And that center core, I mean, we have all 85 and plus as our center core. We have 89, 85, 87, then 85, and Morgan Barron. But Morgan Barron, obviously, he's putting up 50 points. I mean, usually my creative players, they always put up a lot of points, and he's playing my fourth line center just because he gives it. Whoa. What's his name? Who is this? Gunnarsson? Why does he skate like that? I guess, yeah, he was a high draft pick, so maybe sometimes they mess with their skating, but he skates very weird. Ooh, Nemestikov is on the Rangers. I mean, the Islanders. Lemieux up to... Ooh, Barron couldn't get there. But Barron's making 2.9, so that's a very cheap contract, but, like, he has 50 points this year. Say he gets, like, 50 next year. He's going to want, like, $5 million. So Morgan Barron, we might have to move on from if we want to keep Nylander. Nylander might ask for like around $6 million, possibly 7.5. But I got to see really who we got to pay in the future because we basically have everybody locked up. I mean, D'Angelo's, I think, what does he have? Is it this year and then next? Oh, I think he's got this year and then next. Not 2 years after this year. So next year we're going to have to give D'Angelo an extension. And obviously if we have him only on the +1 line and he's only going to be scoring like 50, 40 points because now we're trying to shift our focus to Adam Fox. Because we're paying Adam Fox $5 million, and we gotta get him around that 50-point plateau and not the 30-point. Oh, Brett, hold that thought. Panarin 5-hole. Oh, gonna get it through. But since D'Angelo's already established, you know, obviously, maybe I could try to find another coach that likes them both. Like I said, I like this coach for now, but you know, if we could maybe find like a better coach in the offseason, like an A coach. And he likes them both because this Jeffrey Hope wasn't the guy I was after. I was after another one who kind of fit our team very well, but I think he was actually kind of fit like the team fit was like the same percentage, and he was a forwards coach, but he was an A, so maybe like that influence could takes a toll because that could be a reason why we're not scoring as much is because we don't really have a top head coach. You know, the past few years we've had like an A and A+ coach. Now we went from a C coach. But we have our fair share of two-way players. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? Oh, that would have been awesome. It off Lemieux's face. You know, it's our penalty kill's top notch, and our goal and Shesterkin save percentage is off the wall. So it seems like we've been really more a defensive team this year because the past. I always try to make an offensive team. Last year we were crazy offensively, especially with Ovechkin joining the play. We were just unbelievable. I think Panarin had like 95 points. Ovechkin finished with 105. Oh, that's money. That's money, money, money. Let's go, Filipino from downtown. And that's going to do it for this game. And you can see Nylander. I like that. I like Nylander. I like how he switches number to 88. I kind of want to get a white Liberty. a white Leafs jersey with Nylander on it. I'm a big fan of William Nylander. Obviously, his father, oh, money again. Michael Nylander was one of the guys who got me into the Rangers. That core of Nylander, Straka, Yager, and I'm just trying to go deep from here on out. And who else? Drury, Shanahan were the guys I really watched. So I always liked Nylander, and obviously when he was kind of in trade talks, I was kind of encouraging the Rangers to try to get him, but obviously it was a money thing. But that is going to do it for this last game of the season. We take it 4-2 as we put up 2 goals in the third period with Panarin and then Filipino from way downtown. And that's going to close out the season with Henrik Lundqvist back and looking great in that Liberty jersey. Hopefully, maybe we could win it this year for him. Obviously, I'm kind of a little skeptical. I can barely even talk today with our lack of goal scoring, but the defensive game has been good, so we'll have to see what will happen. So let's simulate and see who our playoff matchup will be. We'll call an episode. Next episode, we'll go through the playoffs. So, wow, William Nylander led their team in points. Nice. So, advance today. We finished the season with 96 points. Not a bad season at all. Pretty decent. And our first matchup is the Ottawa Senators. And they had a pretty so-so year, too. So, before we leave, let's take a look at the Senators team. Because, obviously, nowadays, they made a lot of moves. And maybe I want to see if they made other moves in this franchise. So, they still... Oh, yeah, I forgot they have Taylor Hall. Tanner Pearson's at 87. Like, what? Like, how? They have Colin White, so they have a nice top line. They have Tim Stützle, Tkachuk, Vitaly Abramov, Trocheck, Brown, Josh, Bailey. Wow, they are really deep on offense. That's a very good offensive core. Defensively, Shabbat, Brandstrom, Bean, Brody. Okay. They're a really good team, and they still have Matt Murray. Along with Philip Gustafson. Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't this the guy who was drafted by the Penguins? Interesting. So, yeah, they are actually a pretty scary-looking team. Not as scary as the Jets were last year, but hopefully, like I said, the goal scoring is there. If I maybe want to try to shift the lines around and see if we could still get some chemistry. So, let me see what Nylander wants. He wants $8 million. Yeah. So, Nylander doesn't really look like he's going to come back. We only have $4 million extension dollars left, and I'd rather save that to give it to D'Angelo, because who else is expiring next year? Really nobody. Niels Lundqvist, what does he want? He wants $4 million, but we traded away Schneider. Dang, I forgot. I'm thinking, what if we got rid of Lundqvist? But he's an 83, and I like him on that bottom pairing. But what do you have this year? 21 points, 23. Obviously, if we gave him a bigger role, he could be a lot better, I think, but it's whatever. We'll see about that. So it doesn't really look like Nylander's coming back. Another player who we get, but I think I'm actually excited for him being because our center court is ridiculous now. Our offense is a lot better. Does he give that line a +3? But even with the +1, it's still a very good line. Atu Reddy's up to an 84. Interesting. What did he finish with this year? He had 34 points, a little bit of drop off, but it looks like, if he's not playing that top line. But I mean, if this is going to be our top 6, I kind of like this top 6. It just seems like this line for some reason just wasn't that great. But I don't know if we should maybe switch some things around. I mean, we could put Kreider. Oh, I thought Panarin still gives us a +1. Well, if he's playing with Nylander. So if we wanted to do that, if we wanted to bring Nylander in the mix, even if we could get Kreider gets a +3, and then bring Nylander, play with Lafreniere and Panarin, that's pretty nasty. Unless we want to keep Panarin up with like that, maybe we could keep that. Just because Nylander won't be here too long, so maybe this is a 6-second line. Oh my god. Maybe we'll keep this. I think I like this. Third line's still pretty decent. Even on a +1, you still have an 86, an 85, and an 82. Then you got +3 down here. So, yeah, I think I actually might keep this. I might keep this second line. Just because Nylander's probably not going to come back. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, we'll be getting right into the playoffs. Hopefully, we could make another deep run. Obviously, the last 2 years made the Stanley Cup. This year, we kind of have a little bit of a down year scoring-wise. But hopefully, William Nylander will help us for this playoff. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one.